Son Heung with the set piece, goes for goal! Scores! Son delivers! LAFC have life!
There was a long build-up, the long wait. But Son had one thing on his mind. The execution had to be pinpointed, it had to be perfect to beat Takaoka from that distance. And the quality of this strike is everything LAFC needed in this moment. Massive moment for LAFC and Son Heung-min.
Son over the wall. Son has delivered. The fans got what they came for.
Commit a foul there. Too many danger men from set piece opportunities. Sliced with absolute perfection. He's got enough pace on the ball, but if you recognize his body, just cuts across it, head down on the tail end of it. That allows it to carry enough English across the body, drifting away from the goalkeeper. And
15 minutes. Hollingshead. Son. Sensational! The South Korean superstar can do no wrong. 2-0 LAFC.
The first one he was in behind, he showed that skill set. Now he's showing what he can do from rank. Look at the amount of space. You can't let him really dial one up like that. Skips off that turf right into the corner. Oh, he's really the signing we expected him to be right now. 2 goals early in this game. And big quality he's showing. Wow.
.15 minutes. Hollingshead.
Lost. Careful here. The ball by Bouanga. They got Son Heung-min in open field. Bouanga continues his run. One-on-one with Ilie Sanchez. Son Heung-min! You mess with the ball, and Son Heung-min gores the Austin defense. LAFC with the breakthrough.
Is phenomenal. Now the question is, Joe Dickerson in the run of play is saying no foul. Is there enough for VAR for Kevin Stott to go back and take a serious review? But then isolated 1v1. Denny Bouanga finds Son Heung-min. Isolated 1v1 with Ilie Sanchez. Going back a week ago, the physicality between these two players. Inside, outside, step over. Shows right, wants left. Quick little scissor moment, and then left foot laces. Far post side net, just out of the reach of Brad Stuver. And LAFC with the 1-0 lead.
Barreling forward, this time it's Delgado. Now Son. Smolikov. Smolikov back to Son. Son! He had time, he had space, he's got 2!
continues to develop, makes his way back through. Now he holds. Great job here. Ball comes back across the body. Nobody steps up into him. Cannot allow him.
And it's pushed through for Bouanga from Delgado to 2-0 with Son. Bouanga off to Son! How unselfish! Somersaulting his way into the hat trick, the celebration, and the third for LAFC.
And you just see him streaking out here, and there's Mark Delgado. Great ball in front of him. I got a hat trick last week. I'm gonna set you up with one this week, Sonny. Really unselfish from him, not been really involved, and he could have got involved with a goal there in terms of putting it in the back of the net. And he lays it on a play.
Change of your body shape will allow you then to open up.
And now Bouanga pushing forward. Now Son has a chance. He gets past one defender and he roofs it. Oh, what a goal! The counterattack for LAFC is was lethal, and it was Bawanga setting up Son Heung-min, and LAFC have struck first tonight. Bins on this goal for Son Heung-min is ninth since joining LAFC. Dynamite.
Look how petrified of his pace. So he's already dropped off holding, a little step over, and it's in the roof of the back of the net. Once he gets you one-on-one, you have got no chance, because he can go right, can go up. Sorry, I thought it was holding, it's not. But as a defender, he's dropping off so because he's petrified of his pace. And once he gets in behind and squares you up, you've got no chance. You've got to emphasise and try and push him away. But look how square he is. Look at his body shape.
Smalley coughs into the cross for Son! And he's blown the roof off of this place in a matter of seconds!
Smile on his face there. That's exactly what he's doing. That's a great run in behind. Is he in an offside position? That's going to be the question with Smoliakov. His left arm is leaning a little bit. Of course, every goal is looked at, no doubt, and they're saying the goal is good. And it's that patented traditional run from Son inside the box. If you go back and watch every single goal he's ever scored at a professional level.
It was a must-win after a 3-game losing streak. Oh, transition finds Son. Son! The scoring continues. Blistering start in this game tonight. LAFC to the lead.
Never in. It's a great position once it comes to Son. This is a perfect angle for the finish he's liked his whole career.
Martinez. Son on his left foot. It's in. Son says anything you can do, I can do better. Bawanga scores. And a couple of minutes later, Son gets in on the act. What a turnaround at BMO Stadium.
Shows his quality yet again. Another goal from distance. And it doesn't need much invitation, just a couple of steps. Little small window of separation, but Son knows his range. He knows his quality. There's nothing Cabral can do to save this one. Kisses it off the post. But this is LAFC just growing in confidence to finish off this second half. Look at this, the view here. Blindsided by his defender. Cabral can't get to that. And
back in action. Up against the Campos. Done a really good job so far. Delgado. They'll flick it behind. The header back to Son. Takuku with the save. And the rebound is finally over the line. LAFC are back in it. And Son has scored.
They actually showed a little bit of quality here. But as this ball gets played back to Delgado, Vancouver is slow. They're slow to react. And it's just that little subtle movement from Andy Moore to get himself to stay in an onside position, but just to drift just beyond the back line. Now watch this clever touch. He could have tried to head it on goal himself, but instead recognizes the positioning of his teammate. Vancouver getting bodies in front of it, denying Son from getting a clean strike, but in the end, does just enough.
Back in action. Up again.
Taken back by LA. It's at 4 to Son. Look out. Son and Bawanga coming forward together. It's Son into the area. Son! These two are inevitable.
Louis City against him. You jump up, you're 2v2 on the center backs, but because you're off center, there's way too much space available to Son. Easy for him to turn. Now you're in a lose-lose position if you're Baumgartel. If you step too early, you've conceded space in behind, made it more difficult for your counterpart. You back off, you're asking for it.